Well, it's kind of a lazy day for everybody around here. We trying to find some motivation to get out and get some work done. And I got the cat laid up on the couch on my legs. She about to try to take her a nap. She just kicking it. Anyway, we're gonna see if we can get out and get some work done here now. So we'll come back and show you in a little bit when we get going.
Well, as you saw, we got a lazy cat. It's kind of a lazy day. Struggling a little bit to find some motivation to get going today. So anyway, we're going to try to throw the exhaust back in, get it out of the way. We're going to put the transmission back in, and we've already kind of done some masking and covered up the engine. The paint and all that we've got on here, not a problem. Cleaning off body filler dust, it'll wipe right off of that. But getting down inside the engine and all the vacuum lines and so forth, it just seems to want to stick to it. I don't know if it's the oil on there or what causes it, but anyway, and then the fender aprons here, we've masked those off. We're going to come back and trim out our holes for the J nuts that go in there, and we want to put the tape on because we're going to be fitting the fenders on and off a lot, and don't want to just get those completely scratched up. I know they're going to get scratched up a little bit eventually anyway, just once we get them on there for good, but all the test fitting and all, want to avoid that if we can. So anyway, gonna roll this thing underneath there and get it installed, and then put our fenders and stuff on and start working on some body work up on this end of the car. So we'll come back in a little while and show you if we make any progress or get anything done. All right, making a little progress, getting the fenders and cowl assembly fitted up good, and it's looking okay. I think we got a little bit more tweaking to do. This side, is pretty good. It's fitting up good. Everything's kind of lining up, looking good there. This side over here, on the other hand, is not looking as good. You can see the gap up there doesn't look great. It's kind of odd shaped, and down here the gap tightens up. And we remember from a couple of weeks ago, we extended that out, and then we extended it yet some more. I welded basically 2 rods out there, and I think it's got it's too far out, so we're gonna have to do a little grinding and make it fit correctly. So got a little bit of a funky situation here. This seems a little tight, so anyway, we'll keep working on it and see what we can do, and we'll go from there. This I showed everybody before. I'm going to rotate this. Hopefully it turns out okay. This is our mask for the two-tone, and so that green contrasted with the candy apple, doesn't look too bad. So we may use something like an army green on our pinstripe to separate the 2 colors. So anyway, we'll see. I don't know about flipping that over if that did correctly or not, but I'm going to shut this one off and grab some lunch, take a break, and then come back and work on this stuff some more. All right, well, we've been doing a little bit more work tonight. Got the hood fitted on. We started to put it on and noticed that it actually wouldn't fit. There wasn't enough gap on either side, and it actually wouldn't fit even. It was so tight the hood wouldn't sit down in the slot there. So all that meant was the fenders were too close together, and we moved the fenders out to make room for the hood, and so now we got to readjust the doors because the doors are sitting in too close. So if we pull the doors out here, that means we've got work to do back there. So it's not any fun, and this is still quite a puzzle down here. I have no idea what's going on. Anybody got any thoughts on this? This gap up here looks okay. It's not too bad, and but it really tightens in down there. So maybe this front needs to come up a little bit, the front part of the fender. I don't know. Anyway, this will be the last video for a few days. I've got to fly out to Boston tomorrow for the week, and won't be back until Friday. So probably won't be posting any videos. Certainly won't be any work going on the car. I'm going to give Matt a little task list of things to do while I'm gone, some basic stuff, and we'll get back on it next weekend. So appreciate everybody out there, all the help, all the comments, all the support. It really means a lot. So anybody got any tips, techniques on getting these everything finally tweaked in here? I mean, this side again is pretty good. I think I can get this one on my own and deal with everything else back here. I've watched a few panel fitting videos, but actually doing it is another story. So maybe it's not as far off as I think, but it's pretty rough right there, as you can see. So anyway, thanks again, guys, and have a good one.